Okay, so going to make my easiest to go South Indian potato fry. So I've just pressure cooked some potatoes, cut them up. I've added turmeric, chili powder, and just a little bit of sambar powder. Just some onions. We have some frozen peas. And so we'll get started. Okay, in any pan, just heat up some oil, wait for it to get hot. I usually test it by adding a couple of mustard seeds. You want them to immediately start popping, which they are. So I'm gonna add some seeds and some urad dal and some chana. Then I've added onions. I'm gonna give this a quick sauce. Doesn't have to be too high. Make sure it's on medium. I just wanted to get a little soft. Then I'm going to add my one Thai chili split. Then I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic paste and some ginger paste. That is hot. You want to make sure that the garlic doesn't burn. Okay. To this, we're going to go ahead and add the potatoes. I went ahead and tossed the potatoes and the spices. So we're first going to give it a quick toss with the onions. Excuse my talkative son in the background. This is a very on-the-fly video. And if there's big pieces, I try to break them up, but it's okay because this is meant to be somewhat of a big pieces. Sometimes the potatoes do stick together like that. So once you have them well coated, make sure to add salt. And then we're going to add a little bit of oil. Gonna keep this still on low medium heat and continue to roast the potatoes. They're already cooked, but we want a nice crispiness taste. So we're gonna add a little bit of oil. And this is up to you, depending on how roast you like them. I also added the potatoes as well. I'm sorry, the salt. And so now that it's nice and coated, making sure all the spices are coating all the potatoes, we're just gonna let this sit. So patience is key. Like I see this one little potato with spices. Okay, so we're just gonna let this sit and get really nice and crispy. And then I add a little bit of peas towards it at the end to cook the peas down. And so it's not supposed to be mushy, but just adds another dimension of flavor. Okay, so this is still nicely frying. I've turned the heat up to medium-high. And you just want to toss them a little bit so that it's not burning on any one side. You still want it to get nice and crispy. And this is a pretty good amount for, I would say, maybe 2 or even 3 people. The kids generally don't like it because it's a little spicy, but you can temper that spice down for them as well. My kids kind of eat spicy, so you can see that some of the edges have already started browning. It's so good, crispy. Another trick that I have done is I've used less oil, and I finish this and then I just take it to a small sheet pan and hit it in the oven on low broil for a couple of minutes, and you'll get that crispiness. Okay, so this is about the right texture. I like it, so it's all done. At this point, I just try to taste it a little bit for salt, or I have Prabhu try to do it. And yeah, that's it. And there it is, all done. Probably took me, outside of like pressure cooking the potatoes, maybe 10-15 minutes. And to go with it, I made vendika or okra kornbe and jeera rasa. We're ready to eat.